following is a presentation of MRE UNO, Division 2.
Hello everyone and welcome to our final match in the round of 32 for the February Flurry. I'm your host G-Man, and tonight we have a very interesting matchup here with two players who technically did an upset, although one of them didn't play in the last round due to a DQ. It's going to be number 12 seed Arnim going up against number 13 seed brii in the bobsled region. Again, the final match for the round of 32. After this, we will have our field for the round of 16. And then we'll have things set there. This is the only game for today, so we'll just jump to the bracket. Again, it's been an interesting run so far through the bobsled region. Scars, our only 16th seed left in the tournament, has had an amazing run thus far and has locked his spot into the round of 16 by defeating Guest 4-2 in this round a few days ago. He will be anticipating the winner of this matchup tonight, as they will be determining, again, the final spot in this next round. But for their path to get here, brii had a DQ win since Brandon did not show up. But for Arnim, went through quite the chaotic run here. I believe that should say 4-3, but very, very chaotic run. Arnim barely escaping Rana 4-3 and getting the win there. So really, really good showing there, and he looks to go 2 for 2 here and be able to face Scars in the round of 16. And another thing also with this is, despite both these two being double-digit seeds, winner of this matchup will get home field for round 16 no matter what, as both are higher seeds than Scars, and that will be an interesting thing to play for here as we get set to go. I'm gonna jump over the stream here. I am joined by Yoshi here. On the stream, I can be heard, but in the VC I cannot be heard, so shouldn't be fine. But I am joined by Yoshi. Yoshi, we bring it to you. This is gonna be brii's debut for the league, so gonna be interested to see what she brings to the match. But for Arnim, we saw an interesting round in the match in the last round with Rana. Wasn't a streamed match, but had a lot of people watching that in VC. Any comments on Arnim's epic battle in the last round and what he brings to that tonight to try and make it to the round of 16 against brii, who is a big unknown going into this?
Yeah, I mean, Arnim, I think they had a good showing in it's best of 7. It's a good showing from Arnim to start things off with a win. I feel like I had high expectations for him because of what they were able to do in Mixed League, and obviously there's a lot of variables to do well in Mixed League. It's not like it's very possible that anyone can win because of just how much luck could be involved in each series. But regardless, I think when it comes down to it, they can play very well. Them having to face Rana, and it was an interesting sight to see. But I think getting past that, now they could play someone who I think is going to play more clean, which I think is more of their kind of style anyway. So we'll see what happens here. I mean, to them, it's kind of like house money because they didn't know it was the best of 7 at the time, and so it doesn't feel like they should even be here. But maybe they could prove themselves tonight. And for brii, it's definitely a battle where you don't have the experience yet. You're just gonna have to learn as you go, and especially not knowing much about the power play, this is definitely gonna be. She's definitely gonna be the underdog here, but I do think she's capable of getting the job done. It's just going to be a matter of how she plays on the table.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how this goes. Again, this was a big story coming into the tournament, but best of five gone the way of the Dodo Birds. So Arnim able to use the best of seven to win. Rana, unfortunately, was not the benefactor of that and lost in the last round, but Arnim is here. Going over to both the players here for Arnim, I mean, we saw your last round, was able to make it through that. Any comments going into this matchup against a opponent that is definitely going to bring it more, but is also making their debut here. And again, don't have a big knowledge on what they're going to bring, but they have had some good showings in Myths tournaments. So definitely going to be a formidable foe. Any comments on the opponent and what you're looking forward to going into tonight? And also, you could type your answers also. That's fine. But... And then for brii, also, this is technically your debut in the league. Any expectations you have going into this and what you look to accomplish? Anything you look to be able to do in terms of what you want to be able to do? I mean, besides win. Yeah.
Oh.
Anything else besides winning you'd like to do? Kind of just as a way to make your debut more spectacular.
But yeah, same question for Arnim.
What
To
the
make
hell?
people who predicted Arnim winning wrong. And then for Arnim again, anything you take from last round going into this to try and win, or any lessons you took from the last round to be able to try and get the job done here tonight.
Well, I feel like definitely with Rana being a bit complicated, I was forced to adapt a lot more. So hopefully with the more calm game this round, that I'll be able to adapt easier because of last round to help replays. I mean, that's about it for me.
Okay. Well, I think we're good to go here. Simon's going to be the ref. Anything else you want to say, or you good to go?
I'm not sure right now. I think I'm good right now.
Okay. In that case, Simon's going to be the ref for tonight. We'll be able to get things started here. And then we'll be able to run this. This might be a slightly flurry stream since we do have a D1 stream at 9, but should be fine. Still have plenty of time to get this in. But I mean, Simon, feel free to start things up here for this final match of the round 32.
Hey, thanks for bringing me up here as I prepare this as well. Yeah, I think this will be...
Can you start the game, please?
Oh, my bad. I thought you wanted to cut me out for something else, but I'm doing that too.
I asked you to start the game because you're the ref for tonight, but...
Yeah, multitasking is my middle name. Half the time. Anyway, Arnim, free pick. Go ahead and make a pick for game number 1 between 5 and 15.
Let's just go normal 7.
No, you're fine. You didn't delay it. That was our fault. So you're fine. We're technically starting early.
Yeah.
But we are underway here. I need to get the scoreboard moving, and there we go. And we start with a blue 3. So again, we've kind of been varied with this round on what we start on, and we've seen some special card starts, a few wilds here and there, but I think for the most part it's kind of just been a regular start here. And Arnim's gonna go with a skip into a draw here, so it's gonna be pretty much just putting that hand out or card out and then replacing it with another. But blue not looking.
Yeah, I mean,
to do so. I guess.
What the? Okay.
I have one. Don't ask. Don't ask.
I wonder if this is another player who's table talks and Arnim facing 2 of those players in a row.
That would be 2 in a row for Arnim.
I mean, to be fair, I do like table talking, so.
Okay, well, Arnim able to switch on that 9. Yeah, we're gonna run this down. See if they run out of yellows, but Arnim going for the +2. Set Bree back.
Another
Ooh, but Bree
switch
gets the
here.
switch. Is this what Arnim wants, or was this gonna be a draw here?
I mean, looked for 7 to start things out here, so there could definitely be some weak colors. We saw blue be weak though, so and I mean Bree's just exposing that right
Wow.
there. Unless
Let's
there's
see.
number efficiency, yeah, no, Arnim is going to have to draw. So good player there from by Bree there. We'll see if Bree can keep things going here. If this is going to be a stall out. Ooh, the self ditto.
It's simple moves like that that just that work a lot more than you would think, and Bree is really gonna run with it.
Yeah, I think the thing about putting it in this spot when you have the double card there is you, especially when your opponent's drawing, you're kind of forcing them, like you're kind of like stalling them out and just kind of putting them in a chokehold in the way on the colors. So Arnim again with another draw here, and Bree in a good spot, assuming she can keep this running.
I mean, and even if she doesn't, I mean, this is a good way to stall the game and force a draw city, and that's kind of where it's really on the what the cards you get. And here we go, we're gonna do that. So this is really gonna come down to what cards they get now, based on what they have left in their hand, and there's a lot this can turn into. We see they're gonna look to build their hands here, and it could either work out really well and you get like a lot of good cards, or it doesn't and you're just gonna have to hope that the other player didn't get really good cards.
Yeah, and I mean again, draw city
Okay, I
keeps
got a
going
9.
here.
That means I'm gonna.
Yeah, draw city keeps going here as again this blue seems to have nothing here, but I mean again usually it's that breakaway here to bring these out and then get the game back going again. And there it is.
Okay.
Ooh, the crossovers on red.
Crossover.
Arnim
Or I'm
runs
gonna
in
play
here.
that. There's a 0.
And Arnim runs out here, and now we go back to the
What a
green.
Oh, okay.
He is really moving things around here on the colors very efficiently.
All right then.
Okay, Arnim might have to think of going aggressive here. No, okay, doesn't have much. We're gonna see if Bree can get the win off this.
Green
Fuck.
5 looks for the ditto.
So there's a ditto, but unfortunately Bree wanted this green, and
And the
that's
+2
going
and the
to
double, and
do
that's
it.
going to wrap things up here for game number 1. Let me quickly
Not much
see
you
what
could
it
have done
was.
there.
+2 in the green 8. So again, I mean, just kind of was able to roll with that with the draw, with some of the draw city, and then just get a really good efficiency on the number switches. And now Bree is up 1-0 here. For Bree, I think the biggest one was the wild from the start, or was the wild off the draw city. But besides that, I mean, very very effectively switched the colors there and was able to use that to your advantage. And at that point, and by the point we got there to the green, it was pretty much over there. But any comments on that game 1? Very impressive showing there. Again, if you want to type that out, all good. But okay, don't see much there. I guess for Arnim, I mean, you said not really much you could do there. 4 minutes 15 seconds on that game. Any takeaways from that, or just kind of rolling through with it as we go to game 2?
I mean, a lot of that game was just like bad cards. I think only had green and yellow, and I think Bree like capitalized on that a lot.
Okay.
So it's just bad card game. That's all.
I'll just type this out.
Yeah, a low ammo game. Besides that wild, I mean, I guess there's some +2s in there. I mean, just it's definitely it's a good feeler game, because if you don't have much to work with, you could get out of the way now and hope for something better later. I mean, yeah, number efficiency was unfortunately not in his favor either. I mean, I wonder if did you have an 8?
Uh, I did. Yeah, it was a yellow though.
Bree held on to that wild from the start there, so that's good. That's good ammo management.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, and also just those little moves where if Bree picked the green 8 before playing the double green 5, that actually would have allowed Arnim to extend the game. So it's little moves like that where it can determine the how the game shifts, and unfortunately, it didn't shift in Arnim's favor at all.
Yeah, and I mean in those situations, it's not necessarily like, oh my god, they 200 IQ brain did this move. No, it's a lot of 50-50s, and being able to capitalize on them really is what it comes down to. Being able to do that, and if they could do that a few more times, they'll be in a very good spot for the rest of the series. But we'll jump to game 2 here. It's still Arnim's call. Still can pick anything. We will see what he decides to go with.
Oh yeah, it's still my call. 9. Let's do 9.
Okay. The game one thing is what I expect to happen at least once, if not the rest of the series. So
Bro's
basically
confident.
winning.
Goal. Okay. I mean, that's another 3 that we're starting on.
Oh, that's the okay. I think I know what they're saying. She's saying,
Like,
but
as in, like, my profile picture? Or my profile GIF?
Oh,
I don't know, but anyways, running red here. That's a very early draw for Bree here. So might not be any red to be found.
she's some. Hey, you know what? I'm not even gonna look at that. Yeah. So this is kind of a shift in hands here, where Arnim was drawing. Oh my goodness, what a play! Arnim was drawing on in game one early, and now this time it's Bree drawing on game two early. But okay, that's an interesting play.
Bree actively avoiding the red right now. Arnim trying to force at the red, and Bree brings out the wild here. So Arnim might be trying to go back to the red if he can, but otherwise off to a good start here. And Arnim just to
Wait.
say that has the draw. So Bree now looking to take advantage.
Yeah, I mean, it's an early wild to use, so it doesn't seem. I would be surprised if it was for a finish. If it was for a lead up to the finish, but we're gonna try and switch out of blue here and see if that helps, as Bree can maybe run on the screen as well.
I mean, again, ultimately, some of this comes down to knowing when to use her ammo. Bree felt like she needed to use it early here, and we'll see if this
Oh boy,
runs off well. But might
good.
need to do something again, but we'll see what
it's
ends up
either gonna
happening.
be yeah. This is either a +4 or
Ooh, +6 here.
oh.
Goes into yellow. Might have wanted to
Okay,
line that up for a finish, though, based off the way she worded that.
that's definitely true. Oh my God, but wait, what if it's no? That doesn't. Why would she say that if it was for the finish anyway?
Yeah, I don't think this is for the finish here.
Yeah, I would.
Never mind, it is.
Okay,
I am a little
yeah,
surprised
I
about
don't.
maybe a little mind games there, but I'm a little surprised based off the wording. Um, and Bree's now
I,
up 2-0 here, so 2 quick games on
yeah,
that,
that's
and
that's
runs into it.
just that's just
oh,
insane.
okay then. All right.
I mean, I guess the question I'd have for Bree is what the initial draw was, but besides that, was able to kind of roll through.
Yeah, because she did have no reds, but that's the only color that she didn't have, and I don't know. That's just wild. I having a wild and a +4. I mean, yeah, I mean, right now Arnim is just getting nothing, or at least, I mean, you can't. It's hard to expect that kind of run, even if he had anything. So it's like
Green
I
plus
had like
2.
I had
Okay.
a green reverse, but I didn't get to play that.
it
Okay,
wouldn't have
so
made a difference.
I mean, it would have made
Yeah,
a yeah. I mean, it wouldn't have made a
I
difference
should.
for Bree with the green plus 2 also, but actually no. I mean, it could have because technically that opens up another color that would have been a fatal switch. But because I mean the game was gonna end based off running through the blues and the the yellow or green. So that kind of just opened up another option for Bree, but I mean, ultimately, this is just been a good start for Bree so far. Arnim, I don't really know if you could have done anything on that one, but any comments on that or any additional comments?
Yeah. I'm trying not to panic right now. I've just had bad luck, honestly. Almost all of my cards were the regular number cards, and then Bree had that, so like I don't know what to do.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've seen people go down 2-0 early and then bring it back. So definitely far from over here,
Yep.
but the arrow
Yeah,
is gonna
for
go
sure,
to
for sure.
Bree.
Yeah, just can't pick 9 and. Ooh. Okay.
So, all right, runs low here. I mean,
Continuing
it's
to
like
go
it's
low.
liking the way things are going, and it's gonna run the risk run the risk here.
I guess it's fair. I mean, because it's I don't know. I mean, this is gonna be interesting because if Bree gets another good hand, then like, then that's hard to come back from. So I can understand the idea of just playing with it.
Okay, screw it.
All right,
Early
let's
switch.
switch into the set with the 7s here, and Bree does have the blue. Wow, I'm just looking for these switches right now. Bree's able to run with them. Okay, now we're keeping it green. That's
Is
not.
that Yi?
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Gonna be another wild here.
That's just unfortunate. Let's see if Arnim has anything here. No, okay.
I didn't want to do that.
Okay, well it's Uno, so maybe there's a chance here.
I mean, just about to pass 90 seconds here. So, again, Arnim looking to prevent another quick game here. That is the log.
Okay.
That is not the game. That is the log.
I mean, all right. Well, not giving anything away, I guess.
I can't call
Yeah,
power
that's
play on
I
one.
forgot.
not
right.
something you can
That's
do.
shit. Okay.
There's a
Wait,
lot
what?
of
What did we
comments
do?
here. Draw. Go.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I mean, this is probably game, I assume, but unless
It's probably, yeah.
We'll see if Bree wraps this up, but I mean, this has been very quick so far. And
Yeah.
Ro3 kind of has just been rolling through it. I don't really got much to say on that. I mean, you look at the stats. This has been a very wild, dominant game thus far. I mean, Bree has had only 1+4, but I mean, it's really been the wilds that have been the key difference makers, just kind of forcing Arnim into a lot of bad situations. I forgot to remove the custom message there, but yeah, obviously not the situation you want to be in. Arnim, any comments here as you look to try to get the reverse sweep? I mean, again, not looking great, but we have seen this happen before, so
oh my god.
we shall see.
It's I like the first round. It was like I had a yellow reverse and a blue 7. I think I chose the wrong thing there because I could have got something better from Bree going off with all the yellows. But other than that, again, it's like the same thing. I just keep getting unlucky with the games.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Bree's risk on 6 cards just worked out, and now,
Here we are.
yeah.
Let's go gambling. All right.
Oh, gambling,
Yeah,
of course.
or gambling.
Let's go gambling. There's not quite an L there, but
Well, hold on. Wait. We don't know. Is it? Well, how many cards though? We don't know.
we'll get into game 4 here, but I better win that last one. All right, goes 8. So again, still lower, but not quite in that rolling the dice area. But
This could still be.
Oh god.
heavy towards this could be still like one player gets like a good amount of cards. That's
Plus two
two.
right off the bat here. I mean, this has been kind of, again, this has kind of been a bit wild with how this has played out. Arnim just not really able to find much here, and brii just able to get the wilds at the right time.
I think it's just over.
Not
Oh boy.
not a vote of confidence there from
Oh
Arnim.
no. Yo. Okay, well hold on. Brii can't switch the color. We saw a lot of switches in game 3. Maybe that wasn't the right call. Now maybe the patience is where you gotta think about here. As we draw back. Oh, what is
Hybrid.
this?
Is this
Hybrid, what's up?
Could this potentially be another wild here?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
A little bit of talking.
They
here.
said no.
No. I said no, bro.
Yeah, there you go.
Just type
Draw.
it. Just type it.
Okay.
Okay. So, well, that might have given something away, but like at the same time, if they're up 3-0, I mean, I don't know. Hess, you can.
Look, I mean, there's definitely mind games, but there's also you don't
Oh,
want brii doesn't
okay.
want to be toying with her food here because the series is not over yet until they get 4 wins. So
It's true. It is true. Like it is a thing where the bot can give you. Sometimes the bot gives you a chance, right? And we're gonna see if that becomes the case here. Blue skip.
Okay.
I mean, we're still a
Terrible.
little bit away from. I mean, if we start seeing, okay, so just a switch out of blue into red. Now, with brii getting down to 4, that's gonna leave. I mean, little to no room for error, and there's a +2 from Arnim here. I think it's something you just got to do at this point.
Right,
We run the reds for now.
I mean, for Arnim, really just wants to just really be able to close the gap here and then be able to kind of just take advantage of the situation. So, again, ultimately for Arnim, it just kind of comes down to trying to find that draw. Whether he just keeps running red or maybe explores a different color, that's going to be up to him. But it's going to be an interesting spot he's in right now because can't afford too many issues, and there's going to be a power play here. I'm wondering if that will
I'm
finish.
fucking dead. Oh, shit. Sorry.
We will
Sorry.
see.
Wait, what are you?
A lot of
Brii.
a bit of apologies for the language here.
Yeah, you can't. Okay? First of all, chill with the swearing. Secondly, yeah, you can't turn that. You can't take that back. So
Oh no.
What are you?
I'm gonna have to
What
keep
is
going.
as soon as you
is
type it and it's
committal.
legal. Wait, what? Okay, as soon as you
Why?
type it and it's legal, then you can use it. So like then
What-
it's used and there's nothing else you can do. So we'll see. We'll see.
Oh my god.
+2, yellow 2,
Mm.
and draw. Okay, so
Oh
that was
my-
a bit of that. So Arnim gets a lifeline here. A bit of
So-
a miscalculated play.
Interesting. Okay, so decided to use it anyway. I mean, maybe might be testing the top deck. Also didn't call Uno there, which I mean doesn't really matter. But like, it's crazy. This is a crazy thing here.
Yeah, no, this is we've passed the longest game here, and
Ooh, okay.
yeah, now Arnim
I mean-
absolutely taking advantage of the situation here,
And
and now
keep
has
it
reset
yellow.
things.
I mean, I don't mind it. I don't mind the play.
I need to get out of that. Like right then and there, I need out.
And suddenly, after all that, we are somehow back to N6 on the.
We'll see. We'll see if
out of
this.
that.
So
right
nothing
then and
happened
there.
besides brii not having power play anymore.
We'll see what. Oh my
Already
god.
down to 3, splits that in
Fuck
half.
me. Nope.
5 minutes. Uses the wild here. Arnim finally able to get a taste of the wilds, but
Yeah, that's definitely
there
a
you
good
go.
move.
These
Just
wilds have
gotta.
been. I mean, these wilds have been very strong this entire game. Bree's been able to use them to kind of just force Arnim to draw, and then Arnim able to flip the script there to get that going for him on the yellow. So, yeah, I mean, the wilds. I would say the wilds have been more powerful than the +4s this game so far, especially since +4s haven't really made their appearance well known for the most part. Most have just
And
kind
the
of been in
good,
chains.
yeah, the good thing is like not only did Arnim expose a weak color, he
Oh,
also had a
that.
lot of numbers with that color, so gave him a lot of opportunity. And the Ditto play, so he wanted green anyway, and this is gonna be a situation where it's good. Oh, and Bree got a +2.
Ugh.
I think Arnim was gonna win if that didn't happen. So
There was
we're
a
gonna,
chance. There was a chance.
yeah. But okay, Bree does run out, so worst case scenario, we're gonna go to a draw city here.
Yellow
No,
2.
we actually go back to yellow.
Yeah. Arnim looking to deny Bree the sweep here after a mistake with the power play.
Yeah, that would be a good way to do it. And okay, we're gonna draw. I mean, the only if does Bree have a 4 to switch out of this yellow? Because she probably just got that yellow.
And I mean, certainly after a very quick 3 games here, we're kind of running this into a little longer one. We're just about to hit 7 minutes here. And
Yes.
we play a yet another yes/no game here.
Just type it, Arnim.
Right.
All right, so this time it's a yes, and we're gonna see what this is here. What? Okay, really?
Okay. Sure.
There we go. And then again, making another appearance here, some of our next-gen analytics. But it's kind of been interesting to see how this kind of developed here. So now go with Draw City, but
All right, so we go to blue. Now I don't know what to expect because, I mean, Bree just keeps getting these good draws, which is not a good thing if you're Arnim because you're trying to force these draws and you're getting them, but if Bree
I think
just
I
keeps
have to.
getting.
our
All right, well,
power
okay, he's
plays.
gonna.
I mean, maybe will be the
Hopefully,
game here.
this is for the guaranteed win. Yeah.
It's
Arnim
not. I just don't.
Red
I just don't
Sim.
know what to
Okay.
expect.
Well, I mean, we'll see.
Okay.
I mean, we've seen power play be used, kind of as a lineup here,
No.
but
No.
for Bree, it might
Oh
have been exactly what she
my.
needed here.
What?
8 minutes.
So let's see what. Wait.
I mean, Bree feels
So
pretty
what?
confident the game's over.
So what did we get from that power play?
Oh, and a +4.
Mm.
Wow. That's
Wait,
a
wait, wait, wait,
crazy
wait,
way
wait,
to
wait.
end it.
So, Bree, what did you get from that power play? Because if it was the +4, that's just insane.
Again, just gonna type that. I mean, if the +4 was the last straw there, that's really unfortunate. But, I mean, you look at it here because blue 3.
Oh, okay. Well, I
Okay,
guess
great. Well, I mean, it kind of just it didn't.
it actually was needed, but unfortunately,
One short.
yeah.
I am curious though, Arnon. What was the last 2 cards there? Since you were down to 2.
Okay. I should have played that. I had a blue 5. I should have played that.
I
Okay.
mean,
I don't.
if you
It would have
the
made.
blue, I mean
It would have
blue.
made a
I mean,
difference.
okay. Well, blue 5, and then if you have something else, I mean, that would have at least dragged game bit because it would be red
I
skip
didn't.
green. But
I didn't have anything else. That's the problem.
yeah,
That's
no.
why.
I
That's
mean,
why I switched to red. I had the blue 5 and all reds.
yeah. Unfortunately, that backfires a little bit, but I mean, that was kind of a tough game, tough series, I guess, in general. Also, I mean, Bree able to outscore on the wilds and then the +4s as well, especially with that last one. But I mean, wilds really were the main difference here. But I mean, yeah, that was a relatively quick series. Brii with the win here to end the round. Obviously an unfortunate way for Arnim to go out, but did get that one win in the first round, so didn't leave this tournament completely empty-handed. But yeah,
Hmm.
I mean, interesting
I just
result.
didn't
But I mean, Arnim, any comments?
for it was basically just bad placement. I didn't really have much like through the entire game. I just don't know what else I could have done there. I did the best I could with what I was given, and what I was given wasn't that good. So
Yeah, unfortunately, that does happen sometimes. This was a kind of a short end case of it. We did see a long end case of it earlier in the round with Deleted Marcus, where that game ran forever and Deleted just kept getting nothing after nothing. So, I guess in this case, with what bot was the bot ended up dealing, it was a little bit more merciful time wise. But yeah, I mean that's kind of a interesting result to end the round. Brii is going to be able to move on. We'll get her post game comment in a second, but for Yoshi, I mean, any comments on this match specifically? And at 13 versus 16 in the round of 16, I mean, with Uno, it's not like the crazy thing. This is not like it's March Madness or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still interesting to see how this played out. But any comments on how this one went? And now we're kind of going up against two people who kind of, I guess, in a way, played fast because this was a quick series, and Scars has really much taken, in a way, similar to what Amazing Pikachu did last season in
Oh
his match
yeah.
against Scars, where they played really quick. So this might be a very, very fast round of 16 match. Any comments on that one going forward? Because, again, I don't know if there's a lot we could take from this, but that's the biggest takeaway I
Yeah,
have
I
from
mean, you
it.
kind of just you kind of just hate to see it, right? I think this was the match where Arnim didn't really get to show his potential at all. He kind of just had to play the game that was given to him. Game 4, he at least started getting wilds. I mean, the first 3 games he got 0 wilds in either not, and he finally got some here, but when it comes, but then when Brii just gets, but then if Brii just matches that, it's still like a back and forth. Like, I mean, Game 4 felt a little bit more fair. Um, but you know, it was Game 4 when Arnim's down 3-0. He couldn't afford to lose another game, and then just couldn't find a way because Brii was also getting wilds of her own. So, and you know, she could be happy knowing that she gets away with the power play, with messing up the power play. Um, but going up against Scars, who's clear understanding of how it works, I think she has to be on point with how she uses it next time. Uh, to have a good shot of beating him. I mean, we've seen what Scars can do, beating some of the top players. I mean, it's not going to be easy, but we'll see. Maybe she keeps this momentum up and gets a pretty crazy win. But I think I think for Arnim, I think this just brushed this off because there's really not much he could have done, and try and then see if you can get a run going into the next tournament. I mean, beating Rana, I mean, you got one win,
A
and
little bit of chaos here, but
yeah, just a lot of unfortunate circumstances. We'll see what he can do in the next tournament because, like I said, I think Arnim's got the potential. He just has to get. It just has to be like an even with an even set of when the cards are even in terms of like either both have all numbers or both have like ammo. If it's like even, then I feel like Arnim has a shot. It's just he didn't get that tonight, so it's just been really. We'll just have to wait and see if what he's where how far he can go if he gets the opportunity.
yeah, and
so
again,
what happened?
oh my lord, okay, well,
Yep,
this is a lot of chaos that has
it's not the
come
first
here,
time.
but
It's not the first time they sent this, by the way.
yeah, again, some friendly post game banter at the end of the game here, but for Brii, RNG Gods blessed, will be facing Scars in the round of 16, and yeah, I mean, very interesting way to end the round of 32, but. With that being said, we have a D1 stream in 40 minutes. This actually went quicker than I thought, so we didn't have to delay that. But Again, thank you all so much for watching. Congratulations to Brii on the win in her first match. Obviously for Arnim, not the match they were hoping for, but unfortunately it's Uno at the end of the day. It just kind of happens sometimes, but we will be back with the round of 16 for on the D2 side of things, where things are really going to be getting intense. Best of 9 is going to be coming to the picture, so longer series and a lot more action on the table. So going to be some exciting stuff, but going to hand it over to I believe it should be Turner who is streaming this next game, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Yes, it will be
I think
Turner.
so, yeah.
It's going to be Turner. I'm going to hand it over to Turner here to give you KT versus Drip in the round of 32 for D1 March Madness. That's going to be a very exciting matchup to watch out for, as both players are currently getting ready to do battle there. But until then, I'm G-Man, and on behalf of Yoshi and everyone else on the D2 comm team and everyone who came to watch the match, thank you all so much for watching. We will hand it over in a bit to D1 to have one of their last matches of their round of 32, and hopefully that will be a great one. But until then, take care, and we'll be right back.